Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to a Sunday night hangout. I'm
Yes,
Brian.
and I'm Shona.
And we got a little blind action going on here.
We do sent to us from the right guy.
First off, let me say that I got on my computer and I got in the chat because I thought, well, I'll say hi to two or three people that are in here. Holy cow, there was no way I was
You
catching up.
guys are amazing.
I waited way too long to get in there. So, anyway, with that being said, let's go to the top of the chat here and start saying hi to everybody. Cheers to Wilmington Piper, David Tanko, Elijah Craig, Tammy Adams, the Rye Guy, of course. Cheers to all you guys, and thanks for joining us tonight.
Mhm.
Bourbon and Balls, Charlie. Um, I know there's going to be some new ones here. Gary McDonald, cheers to you. Mrs. Laura J, cheers to you. Chat is happening. Dustin Lance, cheers to you, buddy. Thanks for joining us. And there's a skip. Jim Phillips, cheers to you, and thanks for joining us. Mr. John Shank, cheers. Whiskey Bill, cheers to you, sir, and thanks for joining us. Okay, I think
Did you get
Alan
David?
Adams. I got Alan.
Did you get David Tanko?
I did.
Okay, sorry, I
Near,
didn't.
near the top. He's in
Okay,
there a lot.
perfect. Okay,
But I got him near the top. So cheers to all you guys.
yes. Cheers to everyone.
What a beautiful day here in Ohio.
Yeah,
Yesterday was, I can't
yeah,
speak
up
for,
north it was
yeah, up
not
by
so
the
nice.
lake it was a little shaky yesterday. But hey, we weren't here. We were away.
Yeah, it was good.
Just
Had my
relaxing.
mom out and about. It was a nice trip with her. It was. It was.
It was.
We
Shauna
relaxed
said.
at a winery, our favorite winery.
We did.
Can't can't beat that.
I saw David Tanko was trading some awesome bottles yesterday. Picked them up 13th Colony with the maple finish on it.
So this evening, we are just hanging out, doing a blind from, like I said, the Rye Guide. It is one he sent us a while back. It's B1 through 4. So I'm not sure if he remembers what that is or not, but that's what we're doing.
I bet he does.
I bet he
I
does
bet
as
he's
well.
got record of it. Cheers, Brad. Hillbill Billington.
Yes, cheers. We also will be doing the Discord patron only raffle for the Still Austin samples that Mark Scott provided for that raffle.
Mhm.
For those unaware of that, that is if you're a paid patron and you're in our Discord, there's a raffle section that we do every so often. Tonight's is a Still Austin lineup. The next Sunday hangout that we do, Brian and I have already committed to doing the Jack Daniels 10, 12, and 14. And I believe we don't have it, but believe we're going to have a Coy Hill to throw in that as well. So as
Yeah,
soon as we get that from, I think Terry was going
I've
to
I've got
provide that.
Terry and the right guy both have said they're sending
Okay.
samples for
So
that.
as soon as we get that, we'll get that out there for that one.
I would like to say cheers to Miss Katie Phillips. Thanks for joining us.
Cheers.
Matt B. Cheers to you and thanks for joining us.
Yes.
Um, that's it. That's all I need. Jeff Drinks. Jeff Drinks is here
Oh,
with us.
cheers, Jeff.
Cheers, Jeff.
And William Hop. Cheers.
Cheers, William.
And we will also be doing the pick a bag giveaway. I sent Brian, or he kind of went on his own. I didn't have to send him, but we wanted to do that Four Roses lineup that we got posted, about a half an hour, 45 minutes before we went live this evening. Um, so great line, the Four Roses single barrels. He had to get the one here in Ohio, the regular one, the one that's out all the time. So if you haven't, be sure to check that out sometime. Um, we happened to pick the same one as our favorite, so that
We
was kind
did.
of fun.
Yeah, the rest of the lineup was number one and number four were the same for us. Two and three varied,
Yep.
switched a little
So
bit. So
yes.
cheers to Tracy. Silly Yorkie whiskey for me. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to remember that name one of these days. I won't have to read it.
No problem. So are we ready to get started with this blind?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and start the giveaway. It's going to be exclamation point Sunday. Just enter that in, and like I said, you will have to be present because you got to pick your bag. So we'll do that towards the end.
And for anybody that is new in the chat, the right guy you'll see just said blind is being posted in Discord under show discussion. So he provided this blind for us.
Hmm.
And if you're curious what we're drinking, we have no idea. He has put it in the Discord so you can kind of see what we're tasting and
Yep.
laugh at us if we're close or not close. Or...
And I am sure if he hasn't already, he will probably post a link to the Discord, or so if someone would post that just in
Yeah.
case you don't have it, where you can join it. Well, the good news is these are darker in color, so I don't think they're single malts.
Well, but we're okay if they are.
We are, I'll accept, even though Charlie actually liked the Yellowstone one and
Yeah,
I didn't.
and we thought it was
Fish, I thought it was
really
fish.
bad. I was going to say we do know one particular guy that is not a fan.
Yeah. Jenny B, cheers.
Cheers, Jenny B.
So that those who are just joining us, we are doing a blind from the Rye Guy, and he has posted it out in the Discord if you want to see what we're tasting. This one's a little mellow on the nose, a little bit of spice.
Thank you, Wilmington Piper, for posting that link.
Yes, thank you.
Cheers to John Rushing. Thanks for joining us.
A little bit of spice, a little bit of oak notes, maybe a little bit of caramel shining through, but very light on the nose. Thank you, Charlie. Telling everybody to hit that like button.
I was actually initially going to say that's finished, but then I'm not sure. As it finished, I'm not sure that it's finished.
I'm getting butterscotch on the end, the finish of it, but it opened up kind of spicy. It was more flavorful than I thought it was going to be because the nose, it was, really light, but
Thanks, Wilmington, for posting that link to the tasting logbook.
yes, thank you. A little tiny bit of a hug. I
Yeah.
don't think it's super proofy, but a little
No,
hug.
I'll bet it's 108, 110.
Um,
No comment.
no, I don't know yet. I was going to go 105, but I don't know what it is. I'm trying to pick up that flavor. The butterscotch is kind of lingering on my palate. Um, a lot of char is coming throughout some baking spices. That sweet butterscotch note is just really, really lingering for me. And that's why I'm trying to remember what other notes I had.
I almost got a little near the finish on that. I almost got a little confectionery sugar.
Can definitely see where you're getting the confectionery sugar, especially on the beginning of the palate.
I would almost have said dusty, but it was sweet.
Mm-hmm. Super sweet. Yeah, there's a little bit maybe of a cocoa note right after that powdered sugar note that you're saying. Caramel all the way through, but the spice and char all the way through as well. But a little bit of a cocoa note before it turns into that butterscotch. I don't know if it's truly butterscotch, but it's reminding me of butterscotch note.
Cheers to Snow Baboon. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yes, cheers. So, am I seeing that Blanton's?
I saw something about a
Blanton's
Blanton cigar. A
So it's
cigar.
not
The
a cigar
actual
batch.
cigar.
Okay. I'm thinking Blanton's has a
Yeah,
cigar
yeah.
batch.
When I first saw that, I was thinking the same thing, and I was trying to process it while we were talking. But
Wilmington's loving watching, knowing what we're drinking and seeing how foolish we are, making up the notes and stuff. Yeah.
that's not exactly what I'm thinking.
Chuckling at us. I get it.
It's like watching the Truman Show. They know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I hope everybody had a nice weekend. I'm excited because I'm off tomorrow. I'm going to hopefully lay some tile in the bathroom behind us tomorrow.
And I'm excited about that.
Yeah, but I'm still excited. I don't have to go to work.
Mike, Mark, and Terry will be happy about the tile in the bathroom.
Well, they'll only be happy if you get something done after the tile's done.
Yeah, well, was it Mike said they didn't need to be able to wash their hands?
Yeah, but they do.
They just wanted the commode. Cheers to George.
Yes,
Thanks for joining us.
that one's kind of spicy on the nose. Bringing it up, just getting some. A little bit of a yeast note as well. I like that.
I get the spice. I don't necessarily get the yeast, but
Yeast, spice, and oak. I like the nose.
I feel like we've had that. Tastes really familiar.
Yeah.
Cheers, Keith. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yes. Cheers. This is a little bit really similar to one, like that confectionery sugar, that sweetness, the caramel, the spices throughout. First sip of this, I got a little bit of an ethanol um, taste to it, but it quickly went away. So it definitely didn't stick around.
Cheers to Show Me the Proof. Thanks for joining us tonight. There is a free giveaway, and it is exclamation point Sunday. Is that correct?
Yep.
And that is for the pick a bag. Obviously, you'll have to be present to win that because you have to pick your bag.
I think the proof point's really similar to one as well.
Cheers, Miker.
Yes, cheers, Miker. I'm dying to know if these are in the same family because I feel like one and two are really close in the whole palette line. Um,
They are very similar. One and two
yeah,
are. Two, like I said, probably not, but I feel like we've had that.
I I feel like number two has a little bit more burn on it too, so it might be a little bit proofier than number one was, but the flavors are really similar. Not as heavy of a butterscotch note on the end, um, but maybe more of a toffee note on that one instead of butterscotch. But it's really similar.
Yeah, they're both good.
Yeah, maybe more of a fruit
They
note.
have a really nice hug to them
Hmm.
on the finish. So Miker was late to the show. He didn't get to hear what you're excited about tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not sure if I'm excited about it. I mean, I am
You said
excited
you were.
to be off tomorrow.
Well, that's the part you were
Yeah,
excited
that's,
about.
but I do plan on starting the tile in the bathroom tomorrow, Miker. Obviously, it's not a one-day job because you gotta let it dry before you can grout it and stuff, but I plan on having all the tile laid tomorrow.
David Tanko's wife treated him to some birthday pours yesterday.
Hmm.
Pappy 12, Lot B, Russell's 15, Jimmy's 70th. Some pretty
Nice.
nice pours, David.
Yeah, really nice.
Now that one's a little bit easier, a little bit milder. Feel like there's a lot more sugar on it.
Hmm.
Mike said nice, might as well start tonight.
um, this one's sweet, but it's not as sweet as 1 and 2.
You don't think?
No, no, no. I do think it's sweet, but
But
this
not
one
as sweet.
not as confectionery sugar as sweet. It's more of a vanilla caramel sweet sweetness. It is. It's similar but different, but more vanilla notes, more caramel notes are shining through as it first enters the palate than what it did here. Not getting the butterscotch or the toffee note on this one at all. At least not on the finish. The finish on this one kind of dies quickly. I don't think it's nearly as proofy as 1 or 2 either. I don't have a hug after
Cheers,
tasting
Eric,
it.
and thanks for joining us tonight.
Yes, cheers. I think this one's a little bit more, it's thinner. I not a lot thinner, but it's thinner than 1 and 2 for me.
Wow, that's not at all what I got. Cheers, David B. I don't think I mentioned you, so if I had, I apologize.
Cheers. Hmm.
Hmm.
Definitely get more of the spice and stuff out of this one as well. I think I like this one the best so far.
I was just going to say, that's, of the three, that's my favorite.
I'm getting just a hint of a tobacco note on it. Yeah, like that one, just because I like these. I like them a lot, honestly. But they are really sweet. This one is sweet, but it's not as sweet, and you're getting more spice and you're getting more, like I said, the hint of tobacco and stuff on it. So I kind of like this one a little bit more.
Eric, thanks for watching that video. We literally just put that out before we went to live.
We did. Um, the fourth place, yeah, it was. They're all good. I kind of felt bad because our second and third place, well, my second and third place, which was yours as well, just opposite. I could have placed them both as second if I could have
Yeah,
came.
but that's the thing that we always say about those is there has to be one in every spot. It
Yep.
doesn't necessarily always say this is the last place. It's really bad. Cheers, John. Thanks for joining us.
Yes. But Eric, stay tuned because I will tell you that I will be giving sample packs of those away in future shows. So I don't know if I'll be doing it for trivia or the hangouts or whatever, but I will be doing the 4 pack of the Four Roses in the very near future. So stay tuned for that.
Cheers, Rick. Thanks for joining us.
Cheers, Rick.
Mm, that might be my new favorite.
Did you get anything on the nose?
Hey, you get a whole lot on the nose now. Uh, I take that back. I do get some spice on the nose. That might have been after I sipped it, though. I might not have got anything at first.
Picking up, honestly, a little bit of ethanol notes on the nose. But that's really what's coming through for me right now. Maybe a little bit of sweetness once that passes, but It's not off-putting, not like, you know, nasty. Like I won't, don't even want to taste it or anything like that. But it's just
Not like some
there.
other ethanol notes we've had.
No, no.
I see where you're saying ethanol, um, but I also get the spice on it. I don't feel the ethanol goes to the palate at all.
This one has more of a smoky note to it. Kind of a mesquite note.
That Miker, he's a troublemaker.
But it like a real light one, nothing off-putting or anything like that. But it has a lot of sweetness through it. Just reminds me of a barbecue smoke. Just right there in the middle of the palate.
Could you say maybe it's like a mesquite?
Yeah, yeah, I did say that.
I didn't hear. I'm sorry, I didn't hear mesquite. I
Yep.
didn't.
Um, Sweetness, char coming through. I don't know if this one's my favorite. It's not bad.
Okay, it doesn't have to be.
It's not my
Just
favorite.
because it might be mine doesn't mean it has to be yours.
Ah, I can do
Cheers
it.
to CA Scotty. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, good, David. I'm glad you got your glass.
Awesome.
Thank you. I am really trying hard to keep up once everybody hits the 4 months on the
We seem to be in a phase right now where there's
a bunch
people
hitting it.
hitting often.
Yeah. And so I actually did like a little checklist to do thing on your on the Apple phone, the iPhone. There's an app
Reminders.
like a reminder thing. Yeah. So I've connected it to Brian's as well, so that if I happen to not see it, he's like, "Hey, you see, you got something to do in there."
That's about how it goes down.
Hey, hey, don't forget.
Did you see my phone told you you had to do something?
And he's like, I really need you to do that so the number goes away.
Cheers,
The
Candy.
number's driving me nuts. So can you take care of that for me?
Cheers, Candy. Thanks for joining us. Shauna's
Cheers,
telling
Candy.
stories. So what don't you like about that?
It's not that I don't like it.
Inquiring minds need to know why
I'm
that's
just
not going
saying
to be
it's
your favorite.
just because I'm getting that little mesquite note that I'm not crazy about that note. I'm really not. It's sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. This one's okay.
Cheers, Troy. Thanks for joining us.
Cheers. Um, but it's I don't know, just the sweetness plus that note. It just doesn't mesh.
Well, yeah, it's you wouldn't think of sweetness and
Yeah,
mesquite going together, really.
and that's just how it's hitting my flavor profile. I don't know, if it even has any, mesquite wood like
Right.
and it's finished that way or
You're
not.
not even sure if you're just making all that up.
No, I'm getting it, but I don't. Normally, if it's a mesquite wood, I kind of like it to be more rye, spicy, that kind of notes, because it helps offset
Yeah,
that that smoky note. Where this one's just sweet, and so it's kind of not meshing well with my palate. That's
I get it.
that's where I'm at. It's
Okay.
not that I don't like it. I would drink it. All of these. I will drink all of these. They're good.
Well,
It
let's
just
be
may
fair
not.
about that, though. There's been very few samples that we've had that we've ever said, I won't drink that.
Oh, that's true.
If Keith is in the chat, which I know he was a minute ago,
I have a shirt of one I will not
yeah,
drink.
Warbringer,
Warbringer.
Warbringer.
Oh, shoot. Um, those who are just joining us, we are just hanging out. We're doing a blind that the ride guy sent us. We do not know what it is, but he has posted it out in the Discord if you want to see it. There's links to the Discord in the chat. So we're just going through it. We're doing a pick a bag giveaway. Exclamation point Sunday, completely free. We'll pick that towards the end of the live. And we also have the paid patron only Discord raffle that we'll be drawing for here soon.
That was a mouthful.
Yeah, it is.
Paid patron, Discord only.
Yeah,
Discord,
all
paid
that.
patron only.
Are you guys liking, I mean, the patrons, are you guys liking those raffles? I think they're kind of fun for
Yeah,
you guys to
kinda
do.
cool.
I think it's,
I
get
like
different
that
samples.
it was awesome of Mark to offer up those Still Austins to go with last week's live.
Hmm.
So that was kind of cool. Miker said we had him a sweet mesquite.
Oh,
See, I think it works, Miker.
yeah, he
I
likes it.
like it.
I don't hate it.
I'm not looking at you like you have to like it.
I'm just
It's
saying it's
okay.
probably not my favorite one of the ones we've had. In fact, I'm going to go back through. I don't need to taste that one
It's
again.
not Windbringer.
Nope, it's not. I am anxious to see what these are. I truly feel they are all in the same family because they're that close.
Charlie says he likes the whole raffle thing. If he has the bottles, he's not been entering,
That's completely
which is
understandable.
fair. I mean,
Hmm.
that's obviously we would never say, hey, don't enter if you don't have them. But that's awesome of you, Charlie, to do that.
Yep.
So maybe somebody that doesn't have them has a better chance.
Number 3 is just hitting perfectly in my palate. I love everything about number 3. It's a little bit creamy, it's a little bit spicy, it's sweet, has like a fruit type note to it that I'm not being able to put my finger on, but I really like number 3 at the moment.
For a brief second there, I thought maybe it was like an orange,
Hmm.
but I'm not sure of that.
No, it's not citrusy. Cheers, Mr. Ritchie and Mrs. Lori J.
Yes, cheers, Mr. Ritchie. I got Mrs. Lori a little earlier. Mr. Ritchie said, finally made it home.
Have you said cheers to lip service crew yet?
I have not. I didn't see him. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, lip service crew.
And C.A. Scotty. I don't remember you saying his
I
name.
did.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I got C.A. Scotty.
Number 2, I'm getting that yeasty note on the palate now.
If I could ask everyone to please, please, please hit that like button, we'd appreciate that. YouTube really appreciates it when we can get you to do that. Cheers to Antonio.
The third.
I'm probably gonna mess that up, but I'm gonna take a shot and say Madrano. Antonio Madrano the third. And thank you, sir. We appreciate that.
Yes, thank you. Cheers. Thanks for joining us. We are doing a blind that the Rye Guy sent us. It's in the Discord, our Discord. There's links in there if you want to follow along. We're almost finished tasting. We have a free pick a bag giveaway going on, exclamation point Sunday in the comments. You just have to be present to win.
Cheers to Mary Moreland. Thanks for joining us,
Cheers,
Mary.
Mary. Oh, you got it right. His last name?
Did I? Awesome.
Now you got to remember it.
Yeah. I'll walk around the house tonight later on. Madrano, Madrano, Madrano. Cheers, Stan. Yeah, you just said cheers, so I know I didn't get you earlier. How's Husky Dog doing, Stan? Thumbs up, thumbs down, about the same.
Okay, I know my my lineup. I'm doing the whole Mike Grace thing. Um, so whenever you are ready, but I before we go into which one's the winners and all that kind of stuff and find out what we are tasting, I do want to go ahead. Cheers, Leah,
Cheers, Leo.
and do the raffle, the paid patron Discord raffle for the Still Austin lineup.
5 Still Austin samples.
Yep. So I actually set this up as a duck race this evening instead of the wheel. I'm going to switch over. Cheers, Terry.
Cheers, Terry.
So this is for the Still Austin. So everybody that was on paid patron and signed up for the raffle before 7:30 this evening, um, we have you in here, and we are going to see who wins the Still Austin set. Good luck. We have 20 people on the pond. Cheers, Jill.
Cheers, Jill J. I see you guys were championship baseball winners today.
Congratulations.
Kids are off to a great start this year.
Okay, who's going to win? We got a couple ducks out there too quickly. Here we go.
So what was the number of entries? You remember?
20.
20, that's awesome.
Just floating along. Alan's staying up there,
Yeah,
but you
that's
know one
kind of
of them's
odd
going
that
to.
he's hanging
Oh,
out
here
there.
comes
Here
Elijah
comes
Craig.
Elijah Craig.
And HB's. Oh, here comes
Troy.
Troy.
Here comes Troy.
Oh, here comes Wilmington.
Look at Wilmington
Wilmington
go.
Piper. Congratulations. Great job.
Congrats, Wilmington. Come out of nowhere.
All right. So that was for the Still Austin raffle pack. So we will get that out to you, Wilmington. I also have another thing to get out to you, so I'm just going to put it all together, if that's okay.
Wilmington said rigged. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait, it's me. That cracks me up. Do you have your lineup?
I do. For me, first place was number 4, and then number 3, and then number 1, and number 2 actually came in last for me.
Okay. We are not agreeing at all on this one. I am.
That's not true because number 3
is my first place.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, first, second, third, fourth.
I never thought I would say you had a bad palate, but clearly you must tonight.
Let's see what we're drinking. You guys already, a lot of you already know what we're drinking. But
I feel like most everybody probably does.
we do not know what we're drinking. Interesting, because they are so similar, but they're not the same. Okay, so number 1 was Yellowstone Toasted Kentucky Straight Bourbon at 100 proof. We both felt it was just a little, I think you were guessing 110. I was guessing like 105 proof on that one. So that came in third place for me, and actually third place for you as well.
Which number?
Number 1.
Yes, number 1 came in third place for me.
Yep. So we did have one.
And what was the bottle?
It was Yellowstone Toasted Kentucky Straight Bourbon, 100 proof.
100 proof, wow.
Yep. So the second glass was Nulu Bourbon Whiskey finished in toasted barrels at 110 proof. So the theme of this one is toasted. I didn't get really any nuttiness, and I usually on toasted I get a little bit of nuttiness, but I wasn't picking that up on these. So number 2, Nulu Bourbon Whiskey finished in toasted barrels, 110 proof. That came in second place for me. Eh, I'm not going to lie. That one, I went back and forth if I was going to put it in first or second. Um, so I really did like that one. That came in fourth for you. Glass number three, which was my number one, was Penelope Toasted Straight Bourbon Char 2. Toast heavy, 100 proof. Absolutely delicious. And to me, it was great. I love that one. That came in second place
Second place.
for you. And fourth place was another Penelope Toasted Straight Bourbon Marshmallow Toast, Char 1, Toast Heavy, 110 proof. Last place for me, first place for Bryan. So, Penelope Toasted Straight Bourbon Marshmallow Toast. Just had that note I didn't like in it. However, it wasn't bad. I would drink any of these. But obviously, that was your number one.
Yeah, I liked
So
it.
you loved it.
I liked it.
Great blind.
Awesome. Thanks, Ryan Guy.
Yes, thank
Another
you so
great blind.
much. Thank you for sharing all these because we have a Penelope Toasted that's a OHLQ pick, but that's the only one of these that we have. So thank you very much. We didn't have any of the rest of them.
Mhm.
And ours, I think, is a Char 3. Our Penelope is a Char 3. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure it is a 3. Yeah.
So great, great.
It's actually right there in the front of the shelf if you want to peek at it.
Yep, Char 3.
Char 3.
It is. Great lineup. I'm going to sip number 4 again just to see if I can like it a little
Find
bit more.
some love in it.
Find a little bit of love in it. I don't know if I'll be able to.
So that's the first time we've tasted that marshmallow toast, John.
Nope, it's not. Terry brought it one night
Did he?
for the Christmas.
New Year's?
Nope, for the Christmas whiskey tasting night that we had.
Oh, when we did the Limestone Farms.
Yes. Yep.
Gotcha. Thanks, Terry, for letting us try this a few months ago. I obviously don't remember what I thought of it then. I don't.
You may not have tasted it because everybody brought bottles to share, so you may not have had it. I
Very
had
well
it though.
could be. I feel like when we were doing those, you couldn't possibly taste everything that came.
No. Um, it's not bad. I would drink this. Literally, if it was poured in front of me, I'm going to drink it and I'm going to enjoy it. But when I line it up with these ones, this one's my favorite though. But however, if you give me this one with some other ones, this one might come in first. That's all I got to say on that.
Charlie said, I've never seen someone say cheers to at
Streamlabs.
Streamlabs, but Jeff Drinks did.
Did he? For real?
He said he did.
He did. So Jeff, just because Charlie's making fun of you, I will explain Streamlabs is the live software that we use. And so in order to do the giveaway, I have to log in as a moderator on Streamlabs so that exclamation point Sunday will work. So Streamlabs is just basically kind of me.
And so
in a
every
nutshell.
time somebody enters, Streamlabs says you're entered.
Oh, Jeff did it as a joke. But I know you guys don't use Streamlabs, so you might not see that. So I get it. That's fun. So Rick said we had a lot of fun Saturday night with a big blind. A bottle and blonde. Sorry, it moved. Bottle and bond blind, and a stogie and cigar batch blind. Nice. Out of 5 samples, it was super super hard to pick one over the other. Great deal.
And I know you guys were having fun, Rick, because I had some input from Mr. Ritchie while you guys were
I
having
know.
fun.
I was with my mom. Otherwise, I would love to chat with you guys. That would have been fun. It would have been, but I
It's
probably
flowing.
wasn't at the level that you guys were at, though.
No, I guarantee we weren't.
Mm-mm.
Possibly earlier today we were close, but
Well, you drank a whole bottle. I only had half a bottle with my mom.
Yeah, if your mom wouldn't have been here, you'd had the whole bottle too, though.
I would have, but I shared. He did not share.
Nobody liked what I was drinking.
Oh, shoot.
Call me wise. Miker says, we've got you up on the TV, but Terry's on his computer looking up bar design ideas. He
Nice.
said to tell you he's not ignoring you. Miker, I know he's not ignoring us if he's looking up bar design ideas.
It's all right because we were up at the condo and Brian knows now that in the next couple weeks he's going to be up there finishing my roof. Well, my ceiling.
I
My
was going to
ceiling.
say, I'm not doing a roof.
Sorry. It's a vaulted ceiling, so it's going to be a little bit harder.
I can't wait.
I know. He's so excited, guys.
Sarcasm. You can cut it.
But he's more excited to rip up the tile and put down the new flooring.
Definitely not excited for that. So I had to rip up tile in both bathrooms. What a job.
And he did. I mean, that was all Brian. I came up a couple days later and helped him get up the little chunks
There
that
was like
stayed,
some
like the
growth.
mastic
There was
that
some
stays
still, yeah,
down.
there was still some mastic stuck to the floor.
But,
And we had to have it all up because we were retiling.
hmm
So,
yep. But Brian does a great job with that kind of stuff. He has a lot more patience than I do when it comes to doing that kind of stuff.
I'm not sure where it came from, but I do.
Because usually I have more patience, but on this kind of
Well,
stuff he does.
actually, on any kind of our construction projects, Shauna can do all of it, but she has zero patience for any of it.
It's kind of like when I'm watching kids.
Yes, zero patience. And she's amazed that I have any with them.
But I do feel like I have more patience than Terry.
Oh, Terry can't even spell patience.
No, no. I had to share the story because this will make him pay attention, Miker. When we were doing this whole bar thing, um, Terry was great. He helped mix all the concrete for the bar tops, all that kind of stuff, brought it in. Obviously, I couldn't carry those buckets of concrete. I helped as much as I could. We were all so excited, honestly. We were having so much fun. And I had a little furniture mover to help move the concrete buckets in, so he didn't have to carry them the whole way. Like he could just move them around and then dump them. But so after we got the concrete poured, Terry put my butt on the furniture mover and made me start laying all this. There's stone, just like this stone that you can see up here. There's stone all the way up the bar top, um,
Bar front,
bar
up to
front.
bar front.
Sorry. And so we had a groove going. I was marking, he was cutting my stone, he was pushing me along. It was hilarious. If anybody could have been here watching that, we should have filmed it because it was hilarious.
On a night when, because we had somewhere we had to go, I don't remember where, but we had dinner or something we had to go to, where Shauna would have got 2 or 3 rows of stone done. She got like almost the entire front of the bar done
Like halfway up.
because Terry wasn't having it.
Mm-mm.
It's got to get done.
Yep.
Hey, David Tanko, if you're game and want to drive over to Saybrook, we can certainly turn a bottle share into that
Oh yeah,
little project I got going over there. I will
absolutely.
have to get some of the project done though.
Yeah, love that. We'd love to meet you. So yeah, if you're willing to drive over to the Beulah.
Stan said that the storm is headed his way. Internet spotty. We know all about
Oh,
that, Stan.
we do. We do. Miker said, I'm the glare on my computer for some reason this evening. Um, Miker said Terry doesn't have the patience to spell patience. That's
I
so
saw
true
that.
too.
That is.
That is so very true. No, so we did turn the hall closet into a bar up there a couple summers ago. So we do have some pours up there. We don't have like what we have here, but we do have some.
We probably have, I don't know.
Maybe 20,
Yeah, I was going to say 15, but there might
15,
be 20 good
15, 20.
bottles.
Yeah,
Good bottles up there.
yeah.
I mean, I shouldn't say necessarily that great a bottle. They're tater bottles.
They are.
Tater bottles.
Yep.
There's a couple that aren't. That Brothers and Bond is up there.
The cast strength, is
Yeah,
that what it is?
yeah.
I didn't want to
I
say
believe
wrong.
it is cast. It
It's
might
like
be bottle. Might be.
120s,
Is it? Yeah, it is.
120s. That's really good.
Yeah.
And I honestly stayed away from it because I figured it was kind of gimmicky since it's, celebrity owned and stuff like that. It was really good.
Yeah. As it
It's really
opened up, it
good.
really got
Okay. Oh no, everybody else is pausing too. I swear we have good weather. We should not be pausing. We had good numbers,
good. Where
everything.
did you see that?
Keith just said it as well. Okay, we are going to go ahead and do the bag giveaway. So if you have not entered, please do so. We have 36 people entered. I think we have 36 people in the chat. I think we pretty much have everybody. Oh no, it's pausing. I don't know what is up with that. All right, we're going to pick a bag, see who wins. And John Shank.
Congrats, John.
John, which bag would you like? Because I know that you are still here.
Mr. Ritchie said his phone keeps doing it, but the TV's okay. I don't know. I just looked at the numbers again, and the numbers are,
Numbers are good.
yeah.
Ah, frozen again. I do not know why. I mean, the weather's good. But John,
But
are
your
you here?
screen's never freezing is the thing.
You just tell me, John, which bag would you like?
Yep. Just a letter. Letter's all we need, John. A, B, C, or D.
Yep. Let's go with drum roll. And he
He's thinking.
is
He's thinking.
bag
Bag
A.
A.
Close to you. Which one is it?
John got
Weller Green.
Weller Green. Special reserve, John.
Coming your way.
It's all you, man.
Congratulations.
That may be the second green that we've given away out of the bags.
So it has to be ours if everybody is cutting out and stuff like that. I apologize. Um, numbers are good here. I
I
don't know
think
what
it's
it is.
actually YouTube is what they're saying. Possibly it
Okay.
is YouTube. It's not us or them. It's YouTube.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Um, but we will be doing an after hours on Google Meets. I just have to go get it. And
Shauna will put a link in the Discord.
yep. And I want to make
So she'll put a
sure.
link in the Discord. Hopefully, if you're interested, you have access to the Discord. Where else can you put it? You can put it on the post.
Actually, I'm going to put it in the chat.
I'm going to put it in the chat.
Hmm.
She's so smart, guys.
I'm going to put it in the chat, and I got to switch users. And so those who joined when the Bourbon and Balls was here, I figured out what happened. Um, so on the computer, Bryan and I, we share computers, we do everything. So there's a Bryan login and a Shawna login, but it's always generally on Bryan, but it was on Cask, and that's the whole Google Meet hour because our Google account that we
It's
pay
under
for
my
is
name.
under his name. So that's the whole why it timed out in an hour the last time, just so you guys know.
So, John, I feel bad now that you've gotten 2 greens off of us.
Oh no. Oh, I do feel bad.
I don't know why. I think he's kind of
Oh,
excited
good. I'm
about
glad
it.
you're
Yeah, I
excited.
think he's kind of excited about it. But hey, we're excited about a free bottle regardless.
We always are. It's fun.
Mr. Ritchie said, "I'm just glad Jeff Drinks joined in tonight."
So he doesn't get in
I felt
trouble.
like it was a completed show,
Oh.
Mr. Ritchie. Didn't you, having Jeff Drinks here?
I totally missed last night's show to see how Bourbon and Balls did.
They won.
Oh, did they
Yeah, they
win?
won. Yeah, yeah.
Congratulations.
They were true trash palette champs last night.
Nice.
And they had good pours. They were like they were all I think they were all disco series pours.
Oh, good. Good deal. Troy said he would be excited. He needs to win a green sometime.
He does.
Yep.
Okay, John says it's a good thing. Weller doesn't flow here in Virginia.
Good deal. I'm
So
glad that you're excited then. We will get that shipped out to you. Still Austin ounce samples going out to Wilmington Piper. We'll get that out to you. Tomorrow, I will get everything packaged up that those who are waiting. I don't think we have many waiting, just Wilmington and now John. I do know that I have one or two patron
glasses.
classes to get out. So we will definitely get that out as well.
Yeah, we've got Jeff said they wiped the floor with them.
That's awesome. Congrats.
We do have, I think we do have a couple glasses that need to get out.
Hmm.
I think that's all. So I think that's the level they're at as classes.
I think so.
Upcoming, I know that we're just getting ready to roll into May. So May trivia,
Yeah, so this
Weller foolproof
for
for a
May.
grand prize
Yeah,
for May. That's not April is E.H. Taylor small batch.
right. And so I did put the Wednesday night's trivia topics out there. Mr. Mom is the movie, and Angel's Envy is the whiskey, the distillery that we're going to be doing trivia over. Had to think about it.
So
I couldn't
that will
remember.
be the final April show. So at the
Yeah.
end of that, we'll know who wins the bottle for the month of April.
Which is a EH small
With
batch.
the cigar holder, which Troy, I made sure not to display tonight because
I'm going to go out and do that tomorrow.
it's still
I
not
will be
engraved.
doing that tomorrow. So Wednesday night it will be engraved.
And then, cheers, Kevin. Thanks for joining us, man.
Yes, cheers.
And then in May is the Weller Foolproof. And that bottle actually gets awarded the night of my birthday. So that's kind of
Hmm.
cool. Night before our anniversary. And the night before our barrel pick.
I know. So speaking of barrel pick, we do still have some bottles left for the barrel pick. If anybody is interested, reach out to us and we will get you that link for the form. I may have the form.
And the
Let me see
bottles are
if I have that available.
$67 plus shipping. Is that correct?
If you can pick them up, they're 67. If not, $10 flat.
$10 shipping. Okay.
And I do not have that available at the moment. However, we do still have tickets available for
Meetup,
the meetup
June 7th.
on June 7th. So if you've not signed up to come meet us and Bourbon and Balls and everybody else um, down at New Riff on June 7th, please do so. The tickets are out there on Eventbrite. They are $40 a piece plus whatever the Eventbrite fees are. That includes a library tasting, a guided library tasting of 4 samples from New Riff, plus the food and the just the entry because we got a private room there.
Cheers, Mark. And Kevin, my birthday is the 28th of May. Shauna's is the 25th of May. And our anniversary is 5/29.
Yeah, we're doing the barrel pick on 529.
Yes. So let's see. We've covered a lot. We've covered April's giveaway for the trivia. We've covered May's. We've covered the meetup for June. Also in June, it will be the end of the second quarter.
Mm-hmm.
So for those patrons that are at the
Hogshead or up.
hogshead or above level, we will be coming up on another quarterly
Blind.
blind
Or not.
tasting.
It won't be blind because you'll have it. So it'll be just a Google Meets tasting
Yeah, we
and
do
stuff
that
like
on
that.
Google Meets. So we did one in March.
Hmm.
Um,
But we will also be having the end of the quarter allocated bottle drawing, which
oh yeah,
End of June, we will be where you have a chance to purchase at our price, which is MSRP,
and that will be an E.H. Taylor
barrel proof.
barrel proof.
Yep.
So that is also at hogshead or above.
Yes. Yes.
All right, so we've got a busy couple 3 months coming up.
We do. I love it.
Do you?
I do. I love hanging out with you guys. I absolutely love it.
Okay, so Shauna put a link in the chat. I see it for the after hours.
I'm going to text that to you so we can put it in the Discord too.
Okay.
Um,
You text it and I'll put it in there.
and oops, not that one. I gotta go get it again. I just put the Eventbrite. I don't use that if it came through. But anyways, if you guys do want to join us from Google Meets, that's where we're going to be next. So hopefully we'll see you
Because
soon.
Shauna's off tomorrow, so she's joining us.
I am.
Okay, give me 1 second, guys, and I will put this link.
I can't drink too much though because I have to lay tile tomorrow. And I have to make sure Bryan stays busy all day long. He loves it when I take a day off during the week.
Love it. I mean, love it. So in the show discussion, no, general chat, I'll put it in general chat. General chat, I am putting a link for the after hours. And it is in there. Okay, so thank you guys, everyone, for joining us. It's great to have y'all here every Sunday night. We enjoy this almost as much as trivia on Wednesday nights.
I love trivia though. I love Wednesday nights.
I enjoy the after hours. We like it all.
We do.
Okay.
We love our community. You
We
guys are
do.
great.
So thanks for joining us again tonight, guys. For those of you that are going to join us after hours, we'll see you in a few minutes. And for those of you that can't join us, have a great week, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.